Hey guys, it's another video. I'm back, you're back, you might be new, hello to you. Today's video is going to be a little bit different but on brand with my normal film videos. So I'm actually going to be talking about a TV show. So the show is called Glow Up. It's on BBC Three and it's a competition show. So it's like Bake Off or Sewing Bee or the Great British Throwdown, the pottery one. But this one actually focuses on makeup. So if you love Bake Off, you'll love it. If you don't like Bake Off, I still stand by the idea that you'll love Glow Up. If you love Sewing Bee, you'll love it. Just generally, if you like competitions that are for skills that aren't singing, you'll love it. Even if you like competitions that are for singing, you'll love it as well, to be honest. But singing's so X Factor 10 years ago, you know? So what Glow Up is it starts, there's 10 MUAs, so makeup artists, who enter the competition. Most of these makeup artists are either quite, have a bit of a following on social media for their makeup skills, or they've studied makeup at university, etc. Basically, makeup is their passion, okay? But the aim of the game is the final look, really. And the prize for the actual competition is a year working with industry professionals, I believe. So they'll get to shadow the top makeup artists in the varying areas of the makeup world. Which through the show, actually, you learn there's quite a lot of different areas for makeup. It's quite a good insight into the makeup world, to be honest. I didn't realise all this, when I first started watching it, I didn't realise all the different places and work types, and it's so different. Stage makeup is so different to editorial makeup, which is so different to TV makeup, which is so different to just glam looks. It's honestly so interesting to watch. It is a really good show. So it's hosted by Stacey Dooley, and the two main judges are Val Garland and Dominic Skinner. When I first started watching it, no idea who they are, but they are some characters, and honestly, I'm here for them. And then every week they have a new guest judge who's been involved throughout that episode, so those challenges. So in each episode, the MUAs have an industry challenge, so whether that be West End makeup or an editorial makeup or TV prosthetic makeup, they have a challenge. Runway makeup is another one, actually. So they have a challenge where they have to do that, and it's it has to be to the industry standard. And in a lot of the episodes, if one MUA has done amazing, their makeup work will actually be used in either the magazine or actually in the TV show, and it's insane. Imagine just doing a look and then it's on TV. But it is really wow. And then after they've done the industry brief, I feel it's a few days later because they're informed of the brief before, so they're able to plan. They have a creative brief. And it could be anything nature, your fears. One of them was you have to, there's ones that do make them use prosthetics because that's quite a niche makeup area, and if you're good at that, then you can develop your skills in other areas. What's another one? There was one that was your superhero, make a superhero but make the makeup be that. It's great, it's great. So actually within this creative brief, there's a bit of tension because, so the two MUAs who didn't perform the best, who performed the worst in the industry brief, are in the red chairs. They're in the face-off chairs in this creative brief. So that means that they get a time penalty, essentially. It's usually 15 minutes, so they get 15 minutes less than everyone else to do their creative look in. And the aim of this one is, if you're in the red chairs, you need to work your ass off and create either an amazing look or hope that one of the other MUAs does a worse look than you, because you can beat the seat in this. So it gets to the end of the creative brief and Dom, Val and their guest judge, for example, have been like Nikki Tutorials, Henry Holland, Ranko, I think his name is. He's the one that took Queen Elizabeth's portrait, that one. Rankin. They discuss all the briefs, and that's when they put the final 2 in the face-off chairs. So if you've beat the seat, someone else goes in. If you haven't, you're still in the face-off chairs. And then the final part of the episode is the 2 MUAs who end up in the face-off chairs have to do the face-off challenge, which is a like small, quite, like it's a small bit of makeup they have to do, and they do it on identical twins to keep it fair. So they could, for example, be told to do a cat eye liner on their models, or a glitter lip, or a smoky eye, or do a smoky eye with rainbow colours, but at least 4 colours have to be visible. And it's within the judging of that, there's like really small details that have to be good for you to be safe. So like the symmetry, the like actual colour payoff. In ones that require like a certain amount of colours, if you've blended it too much, you lose some of the colours, so then you've not fulfilled the brief. And like it's a lot. There's a lot of details in this, to be fair. And these MUAs are working their asses off. And do you know what? Some of them are so talented. Some of them you're immediately in the first week like, how did you get here? Like, what is going on? But most of them, you're just like, how did you do that, you know? So there's been 2 seasons, 2 series of Glow Up. I started watching it in the first season. I was really skeptical watching it because I was a bit like, well, what's a makeup competition? Like, how's that going to be fun or anything? But you know what? It's so unique, and it's such an interesting like aspect of career choice, and just generally it's such an interesting skill to be able to do, that the show is actually really good. And you get weirdly invested in these people, okay? Like, I know you get weirdly invested in like the bakers on Bake Off and everything, but this is like a whole other level. I was not prepared to be this invested in like a smoky eye look, or like the blending abilities, and like, oh no, like that's not gonna work in that photo shoot, you know? It's you find a new aspect of yourself with this show, and it's quite enjoyable. I also really love that like these people aren't trained makeup artists. Like, some of them sure have gone to uni and studied makeup, but a majority of them have just picked up a makeup brush and taught themselves the skills. And I think that's really cool, like seeing just normal people be that talented at something, because my entire exposure to like the makeup industry and stuff is through like the makeup you see on TV on the West End, or YouTubers who have a massive following and do their makeup. Like, these are just average Joes doing their thing and actually doing it really well, and this competition actually like offers them the opportunity to get work in the industry and build up a portfolio and get some experience and find the area of makeup they want to work in. And it's so nuts that you can see throughout the competition like how they have to change and adapt to each different setting for the career. Like, West End makeup is not the same as like an editorial magazine photo shoot makeup, as the same way that magazine like makeup is not the same as for Sage Strictly, which is not the same as for Casualty. Like, there are so many different aspects and skills and adaptabilities that these people have to do, and it's so insane to see who can do it and who just can't hack it. It is genuinely don't write it off. Like, I was so skeptical going into it, but it's such a good watch. It's such a good watch. And you actually learn some things sometimes about makeup. And I am no makeup expert, but when you're watching it, you're like, oh, it's not symmetrical. Oh, she's not blended enough. Like, it's mad. Oh, also, it is like an even mix of like boys and girls, which I absolutely love. Like, yes, get that male makeup representation in there. We love to see it. So the second series of it just finished last week, but it doesn't really matter. It's not one of those shows that you like need to watch it when it's released, because it's good anyway, and it doesn't get enough hype as like Bake Off, so there's not like a massive chance that you'll see spoilers of anything unless you go looking for them. But yeah, both series 1 and 2 is on BBC iPlayer, so I highly recommend you just go and watch them. It's a good one. To be honest, in my opinion, it beats Bake Off. Now, 5 years ago, I would not have said that, but, you know, Bake Off sort of petered off. So I'm all about Glow Up, definitely. I'm actually going to give it a rating. It feels a bit weird trying to rate a TV show with ratings that I've made for a film, but we'll go for it. Or maybe I'll make some new ones, who knows? I'll decide right now. So, I think Glow Up gets We Out Here Vibing. It is a very good show, very good show. I think it would be difficult to give a competition show It's the Vibe. I mean, Glow Up would get there, but is that, yeah, We Out Here Vibing. We'll stick with We Out Here Vibing. I'm gonna give it a new rating, which is just quality content, because it gives you the quality content that you want from a TV show, to be honest. And I feel like you do learn something new every day, and you get to see like some of the top professionals in the industry that you may not have ever heard of before, and you suddenly, a whole new world is open to you. So quality content, a whole new world. Yeah, we'll give it that one. A whole new world. Basically Aladdin. And it owns my soul. Boom. I do love me some Val and Dom. So, you know, that's why it owns my soul. I can't wait for series 3. They do differ actually quite a lot, the first season and the second series, because I think they find their feet a bit more with the second series. It's all fun though. It is all fun and games. We love to see it. I do hope that you, after this video, go out and watch it on iPlayer. So that's been my thoughts, feelings, all that jazz about the TV series Glow Up. Is there any TV shows any of you want me to watch? I can give it a go trying to review them. Probably a season at a time, because I can't be doing a whole ass review of like 5 seasons at once. What's your favourite competition show? Are you like an X Factor fan? Are you all about the Bake Off, Sew and Be, the Great British Throwdown? I feel like I'm missing some. Who knows? Enlighten me. Maybe I'll give them a watch, you know? Yeah, so I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Bring it a little closer. Oh, whew. My glasses have steamed up. Okay, so if you love Bake Off,